FC26 is finally out, but so might Ruben Amorim, because United have been so bad this season despite spending over £200 million. And that's what makes them the perfect team for my first FC26 rebuild. But we're going to have to make some really sensible signings in order to take them back to the top of English football. Players like Mainu and Amad Diallo will finally get the minutes they deserve, and we won't stop until we win the Champions League. If you're excited about FC26, well, so am I. And to celebrate, I'm going to be uploading every single day for the first week. So make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. And I mean, this starting team is going to need a lot of improvement if we want to win the Champions League. But we have created some tactics that I think are going to help us. We're changing to a 4-3-3. None of this nonsense for now. We haven't got the players for it. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess with the ball, but that's just what FIFA does. But we do have 122 million, and I've had a very good idea. Mazraoui doesn't just play on the right. He's very versatile. So we've actually brought in a right back to fix, hopefully, our defensive issues. And it's Denzel Dumfries for £47 million from Inter Milan. He's 84 rated, 29 years old, very solid, very all-rounded, and he is going to fit that system of up and down that right-hand side, supporting Mbuemo perfectly, with now Mazraoui moving over to the left. We still have £67 million in the bank, and there's definitely places we need to improve. But hear me out. They've just spent so much in real life. We want to keep it somewhat realistic and not buy an extra 4 players on top of what they've already spent. So for Season 1, we're leaving it. We're letting the signings play out Season 1, expecting a relegation battle, if I'm being honest. But either way, Season 1 is here. This could be a long journey, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, we've made it to the final day of Season 1. Time to see if it's an important fixture for us. Oh my God, we're in 6th place. I know that sounds crazy to say when we're doing a Man United career mode. 6th place should not be celebrated, but we are playing against Brighton, and Villa are 1 point behind us against City. We need to secure our 6th place spot to get into Europe. So this is a very big game, and any excuse to play the brand new FC26. The team's ratings have improved massively, to be fair, and Mbuemo looks like an absolute joke now, so maybe things are actually stepping in the right direction. And Mbuemo put up 26 and 10, Sesko 19 and 11, and Cunha 18 and 9. That front three was an absolute joke. I mean, Mbuemo, Cunha, both Prem improvement. Sesko, you know, less said the better with him. This game is massive though. Secure us Europe in the first season. This is the lineup we're obviously going with against Brighton away from home. Let's get 3 points and secure a European spot in Season 1. Buda out to this right-hand side. Mazraoui on Minter, and he's won it back fantastically. I'm loving, by the way, the new, you can see in the bottom right, the feet. Amad Diallo, though, into Sesko, bang, 1-0, 7 minutes in. I was just saying, you know, you've got, the left and right boot now, and it shows what foot they are and how good they are with their weak foot. Great feature, by the way. And Sesko, he's a bagsman for us now. Maybe not in real life, but on this, he is. Because Diallo, great ball in behind. Sesko, first time finish, has gone through his leg, but it don't matter. We're 1 up. Okay, they've got the ball now with Danny Welbeck, obviously ex-Man United. Now into Ruta. Oh my God, great bit of skill against Euro. He's just holding it over to Kostulas, the wonder kid. We've conceded to one of my favourite wonder kids of FC25 in my first FC26 game that is on video. Of course. I mean, that is half time. It's a pretty end-to-end half, if I'm being honest, but I'm still getting used to this new authentic gameplay. It might take a few seasons to actually adjust. Okay, we've got it with Cunha now, running down this left-hand side. 55 minutes in. We're trying to get Sesko in behind. We found him fantastically. Now Sesko and Amad Diallo running in behind. We've tried to play it across, and it's just been blocked. We're so close. Okay, they've got a corner now. 65 minutes in is Ruta to put the ball in. It's a great ball. Kostulas. Oh, he's back to second as well. Kostulas is going to be a joke on this game. I'm known for my wonder kid scouting. No diddy. But Kostulas, he's absolutely done us. Okay, they've got the ball with Ruta once again. He's been causing a lot of issues, and so is this man, Kostulas. But De Ligt has done well. Now it's Mason Mount into Benjamin Sesko. Trying to do a bit of creativity this time, and Mbuemo's held the line perfectly, and he is drawn goal. 91 minutes in is Mbuemo still going. Played it back. Mason Mount has hopefully secured us Europe. It has not guaranteed anything because the Villa Man City result needs to go our way as well. But it's definitely given us a bit of a better chance. I didn't check out the goal difference, but Mason Mount has come off the bench and scored a 91st minute equaliser on the final game of the season. Wow, what a way to end the first game on a career mode on FC26. What a finish as well that is, by the way. No chance for the keeper, straight in the side netting. And that obviously is the game confirmed. We're still waiting to see where we have finished in the league. We need to get a European spot. We need to adjust the players to the extra games each week, stuff like that. The Champions League won't come overnight, but it's now time to find out if we've made Europe. Oh my God, we have. Villa must have drawn as well, I think, but our goal difference was fine. So to be fair, we could have lost that game. As long as we didn't get thrashed, we were absolutely fine. 6th place in our first season. I think every single Man United fan will definitely be taking that in real life. We're losing some big players though. Harry Maguire didn't want a new contract. Casemiro down 76 rated and didn't want one. And Tom Eaton, club legend, is out the door. And so is Diogo Dalot. He just didn't want a new contract. There's a new weird thing with the contracts where you can't just, negotiate at any time you want. They have to want to renew it. So we've had a few issues with the contracts. It is my first career mode. Let me off. Diogo Dalot has also left. 184 million to be spending in season 2 though. And trust me, we're going to be having a busy window because this team is actually not looking too bad at the minute. But trust me, it can look a lot better. But the typical issue with United is deadwood in the club. So we're clearing out some of that. Joshua Zirkzee has gone to West Ham for £17.3 million. And obviously we've had 2 loanees return to the club. Firstly, Jadon Sancho, he's been shipped out to Liverpool for 28.9 million. Bit of a shock transfer there. And then our boy, Marcus Rashford's time at Man United has permanently come to an end because he's gone to Villa for 21.8 million, leaving us with 278 million to be spending. Everton got relegated the season we just played, and we know they have some ballers, so we've actually gone and instantly signed Jared Branthwaite, £40 million. He's not cheap, but he is 81 rated at 24 years old. And obviously, he's a young English player. He's always been linked to Man United. So now they've been relegated. I don't think it's that crazy. And Nana has finally permanently left as well. He's gone to Wolves for £15 million. So this is now what our team is looking like. As you can see, the start level's okay. But the depth is just basically all academy players. Left back and right back, we have no backup beyond our 2 starters. So we definitely need to change that as well. But remember, our goal is to win the Champions League. And to do that, we're going to have to sign some massive names. So hear me out. Alphonso Davies has joined Manchester United for £75 million. He's still only 25 years old. He's 85 rated. And boy, is he quick. He's an absolute joke. And that is the kind of signing that's going to win us the Champions League. It's time to go back to the back 5, lads. This is our new look formation. Branthwaite, De Ligt and Euro with Dumfries and Davies. Oh my God, we're looking good. And Lamens has gone up to 83. We don't really have much backup as well on the wings because I'd quite like to use Ahmad down the middle. He did well there. So we're definitely going to need a backup winger because Mbeumo and Cunha, if they get injured, we might be like screwed. Mohamed Ali Cho could be a really good shout, to be fair. He's a good wonder kid from last year, 78 rated. He's versatile as well. But what about Mika Gotts? Such a baller. And to be fair, for some reason, even though he's less versatile, I just want him in the club. So he has joined from Ajax for £25 million. Good backup, if you ask me, but we're not stopping there. Because Antoine Griezmann has now joined Manchester United. We're making Champions League winning signings. We are 1 season deep. He only costs £18 million. And he's only 82 rated, lads. But it's Antoine Griezmann. How can you say no to him if you see him available in the transfer market? Do you get what I mean? We need winners in this team, and Antoine Griezmann has joined it. Our squad now, the starting 11 is a joke. I know it's not the most realistic thing ever. Give me some time. It's the first career mode of FC26. The team's a joke. And we're now ready for season 2. This could be a big one. I'm hoping we can make a big jump up from 6th place. I think we definitely need to, with Davies coming in, with Antoine Griezmann coming in. Like, come on, we've got to climb the table now. We're on the final day of the season against Spurs just to see if it's an important one. Oh my God. Wait, so we have 77 points. Spurs has 79 and we're playing each other. I don't know if this has ever happened before. It's literally us versus Spurs on the final day. Winner wins the league. If we draw, they win it. We'll forget about that. Winner wins the league. They don't get any bigger than this. And I mean, this team, to be fair, could definitely win the Prem. If you look at the ratings, that team is actually so good. And Cunha put up 34 and 14. Mbeumo, 28 and 7. Sesko, 18 and 8. Mainu, 9 and 13. The boys are starting to click because Cunha at the minute going into the final game is tied for top goal scorer. Kobbie Mainoo is leading the way in assists. So clearly we're a bit of a goal scoring machine. But this game, do I really need to say how big it is? It's pretty obvious, but we do have an 89 Mbeumo, an 88 Davies, an 88 Fernandez. Like the ratings are so good. But this game is literally win the league, draw or lose, and we lose it to the team we're literally playing. This couldn't be any bigger, but we are at home. Hopefully that gives us the momentum to go on and win the league. Okay, they've got the ball now with Kulusevski in this nice yellow kit. Over to Maddison, the danger man. Over to Odobert on this wing. Into Solanke. What a save. Solanke again. Oh my, that's a Premier League winning block. Okay, we've got the ball with Lamens. Over to Matheus Cunha. We're approaching half time now. It's been quite a quiet game other than that big chance they've just had. Now we're into Sesko. Sesko, oh my God, his footwork there is fantastic. Now Cunha, Sesko's got a bit of space. We're trying to find him. He's found him. Oh my God, oh my God, I thought we played it too close to the goalkeeper. But literally, on the stroke of half time, Benjamin Sesko's got his 16th of the season and potentially scored a goal that could win Man United the Premier League. Okay, they've got it with Bentancur. Over to Kulusevski now. Fernandez done fantastically now. It's Kobbie Mainoo on the ball. What can he do? Oh my God, that's a fantastic ball. Over to Bryan Mbeumo, who's still got it. He's cut inside. Oh my God, what a run. Literally 51 minutes into the game, we're 2-0 up against Tottenham, which means unless we bottle this now, we have won the Premier League. Bryan Mbeumo, man. You can see how Kobbie gets the assist as well, because there's some class in front of him. But Bryan Mbeumo, that was honestly fantastic. Look, the cut-in, it's just a sexy football. And then he's reaching for it, back of the net. Okay, they've got the ball with Bentancur now. Over to Matheus Tel. Branthwaite's done well. Davies, great shot. Oh my God, you're joking. In what world is that a penalty? It makes no sense. He's won the ball. I'm not even going to watch it because it's the 91st minute. New penalty kind of like system here. I don't mind that. And it says Tel is a sub. Okay, didn't really need to know that. He scored. But it is the 92nd minute. A draw wins them the league. We have about 10 seconds to hold on. And we managed to. Whew, can take a sigh of relief now. We've won the final game of the season 2-1, which means Manchester United are Premier League champions after only 2 seasons as well of this rebuild. I know we've made some crazy signings. I know we've won the league, whatever. But either way, the Premier League trophy is going into Bruno Fernandes' hands. What a turnover that is in the space of 2 seasons. And we're only on to bigger and better things. But first, let's celebrate this trophy lift with Bruno Fernandes. What a moment for the boys. And we're now ready to kick on for season 3. Okay, the board have backed us here. £271 million for season 3. They've seen the progression. They've gone, lads, go crazy this window. But look at this team. Where needs going crazy? You can maybe say centre-backs, but they're young. So who are we going to buy? Well, firstly, there is no backup goalkeeper anymore because of contracts and stuff like that. I'm having a bit of a mare here, lads, if I'm being honest. The contracts are screwing me over a bit. So we've brought in Lasse Corner as a free agent. 18 years old, 79 rated. I don't expect him to get any minutes, but we do need some form of goalkeeper. The other position is centre-back, like I mentioned. Not to start, but the backup is Mazraoui, who's our backup right back, and Aidan Heaven. I rate him as a baller, but we've got 3 centre-backs here. So we've brought in World Cup scoring genius Benjamin Pavard for £30 million. 31 years old, 84 rated, a solid player that's very comfortable on the ball, so will suit the back 3 system, and he can rotate with some of the centre-backs as well. It gives us very good depth, and if there's any injuries, we're now sorted. So we're leaving it. This is our team. They've given us loads of money, but we don't want to spend it. These players have earned the position they're in. We don't want to replace any of them. They are going in to season 3 like this. We're halfway through the season. We've received a message. Dumfries has been sold. There's an issue at the minute where basically all my players are being sold when I'm like simming a few games. I'm not sure what's happening, but Dumfries has gone to Arsenal, potential rivals for the title. So at the minute we have Patrick Dorgu filling in at right back. Not for long though, because Thiago Santos has joined for £32.5 million. And to be fair, 25 years old, 82 rated, he's not as good as Dumfries was. But we didn't really choose to sell him. If I'm being honest, I didn't accept the transfer offer. The board did it for me. I need to get used to that from now on. but he's a baller. So let's get back into simming, back into the second half of the season. Hopefully, I'll see you on a big occasion. But we have the Carabao Cup. I'd call that a big occasion. We haven't won it yet, and it's against Chelsea. As you can see, our ratings are just getting better, and Mbeumo has turned into Messi. Don't question it, just believe in him. Because we're now playing the EFL Cup final. It's not the end goal of this rebuild, but we've won the Prem. It'd be nice to pick up a domestic trophy while we're at it. This is the team. You've seen it already. Let's get into this and smash Chelsea. Okay, they've got the ball now with Rafinha. They've signed him from Barcelona. Oh, that's a bit scrappy from us now. Santos on the ball. Rafinha's in behind. It's an awful line. And we're 1-0 down 25 minutes in. That's so poor defensively from us. Okay, we've lobbed it out to Bryan Mbeumo now. 40 minutes in, and Mbeumo's got the ball. Over to Kobbie Mainoo. What can we do? Over to Matheus Cunha. This is some nice football now. It's Benjamin Sesko on the ball. What are we doing now? Back over to Cunha. This is lovely football. Now it's Bruno Fernandes from goal. What? That was lovely transition from goalkeeper straight into their back of the net without them touching the ball once. Fantastic playing. El Capitano finished it off. Okay, we've got the ball with Lamens again. We know what we can do from the goalkeeper's distribution. And Bryan Mbeumo, lovely little pass into Bruno Fernandes. And Mbeumo is still going. We're going to try and eventually find him, but Bruno Fernandes is doing his thing for now. Sesko's now on the ball. Over to Bryan Mbeumo. We said we'd find him, and look where we found him. Through on goal. Bryan Mbeumo needs to chill out, man. These late goals. Sick. I've just spent money on the game. Can't see Bryan Mbeumo's head. The screen's gone blue. Honestly, either way, we've scored at Wembley 2-1 against Chelsea. Bryan Mbeumo, absolute joke. That is game confirmed. We are EFL Cup champions. We've beat Chelsea with a bit of class. And we now get our hands on the trophies. Bruno Fernandes once again, but obviously there's one more trophy that we need to be lifting for this rebuild to end. I mean, we have a chance. We have a chance because we're in the Champions League final against PSG. The current holders in real life are about to face Manchester United. 15th place Manchester United in the Champions League final. And in the league, to be fair, we got a 4th place finish. So we didn't even sacrifice the league too much. Obviously, we didn't win it like we did last year. But we got a Champions League final and a 4th place finish after just 3 seasons. I think you'll definitely take that. The team is good, but Bruno Fernandes is suspended. I don't know what we're going to do here. I mean, Mbeumo's 92 rated. He is literally Messi for us. But he's not going to have a Bruno Fernandes supplying him. And I'm a bit worried now. Sesko put up 33 and 16. Mbeumo 28 and 7. Cunha 17 and 12. But El Capitano is now suspended. So we can't go in with our dream starting 11, as you can see right here against PSG. Something's going to have to change. And we're hoping Amad, even though he's not a natural centre mid, we've given him a bit of freedom. We've told Yoro you can step up if you need to cover. Amad, you need to fill the boots of Bruno Fernandes. El Capitano, don't know if he can do it, but we're out of options here. And Mbeumo, one of the best players in the world right now. Can we win the Champions League? Okay, we've got it with Amad Diallo now. Obviously, the last minute addition to the squad. He's chipped over to Benjamin Sesko. Not quite worked, but now it's Kobbie Mainoo on the ball. Bit of skill. Back over to Amad. Amad. Oh my god. Sesko. Amad Diallo. Maybe it was all meant to be. I mean, I know he didn't score or get an assist technically. But Sesko has got 12 and 15 in the Champions League. And I'm trying to keep my cool. Don't want to get, too over the top here. Because it is still a long game. But we are 1-0 up. Okay, they've got the ball with Kavicha on this left-hand side. Yoro stepped over and he's chipped it over. Dembele's won it against De Ligt. And now it's Zaire Emery over to Dembele. And he's onside. That's why I didn't want to get too over the top. Because we are playing against PSG. We have Ousmane Dembele up front. And he somehow beat De Ligt in the air. Okay, they've got the ball with Neves. Now, Amad's pressing. And Amad is putting an excellent performance so far. And it's Mbeumo on the ball now. He's pulling behind to Sesko. Control. Bang! Oh my god. I thought that was it. That's half time. It's been a nervy game. It has. Amad Diallo, you've got to give him his respect. He has stepped into this role perfectly, but it's a big second half ahead of us. Okay, they've got the ball with Gavi now that they've signed from Barcelona. The talent doesn't stop, and he is still going. They're giving it to Hakimi now, who's out wide. He's cut it back to Gavi, who's put the ball across. Okay, we've got it with Lamens now. 66 minutes into the game. We give it to Amad Diallo, our key performer of this game. Into Sesko now. What can he do? Over to Bryan Mbeumo. Bryan Mbeumo is running through. Back to Sesko. Bang! Oh my god, no! What? Oh my god, guys. This probably ain't selling you to buy the game. Because what is that, by the way? We've banged it off the post. it's come back. Sesko's controlled it, volleyed it, and scored. I'm not really an Ultimate Team player, but if I was and this was happening, I would not be happy. Sesko, bang. Great control. He sold the keeper. We've done it. We've won the Champions League with Man United in just 3 seasons. And to be fair, a lot of their players there in real life right now were involved in this Champions League win. So what's your excuse, Ruben, mate? Benjamin Sesko just got a brace. To be fair, one was an open goal, like kind of poacher's finish. The other one missed the one-on-one and then did some sexy touch over, sold the keeper, banged it in. Great brace if you ask me. But more importantly, De Ligt controversially gets his hands on the Champions League final after being bullied in the air by Dembele. You know, that's what Dembele's known for, the aerial threat. De Ligt made him look like he had one. But either way, De Ligt gets his hands on the Champions League, and somehow we've done it in 3 seasons. And obviously, remember, we won the EFL Cup as well this season, so we got a little trophy parade, a little double for the fans. To be fair, when I was planning this video, I was thinking, okay, there's probably 4 or 5 seasons and I can get it done. Maybe we went a bit crazy on the transfers, but it's the first video. You've got to let me off. We're going to be trying to upload literally every single day. So if you do like career mode content and you've made it this far, obviously drop a like, drop a subscription, and I'll see you soon.